Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that I get this moment to sit down and do a vlog because our week has been so busy. I'm a mom of 4 kids and I am so happy. Like, I love being a mom. I absolutely live for it. I feel like if you do not love this life, then you're going to be super unhappy. But if you love it, like even when you're tired, you can just, ride those waves that are really difficult or really challenging, because I find for myself that even when I am in a place where I need a moment or I need a break or I just need a moment of quiet, which right now I'm not going to have any quiet while I'm doing this vlog because we are currently spending time with my dad and my brother, and they came to visit me here in Rio Vista. And I'm just gonna throw the date out here because I don't know if, like, when I upload these vlogs, if it uploads with the date. So right now, currently, it's Father's Day weekend, going into the weekend, and it's the year 2020. So we are just really kind of going into the rest of this year building a whole new life chapter. And my mom passed away last year in June. And so we've all just kind of been going through this season where we grieved heavily and we grieved so deeply, and it's been so very hard, but we have grieved together as a family. Okay, I will go grab your boat for you.
Okay.
So we grieved deeply for my mom, and it was just really hard. And then plus, before she passed away, I had moved away, and it was kind of like an unexpected move, and it was just a move of the Lord. And so we were just following the hand of God, like, okay, this is where we feel that God is leading us. And that was really hard on me. It was very difficult because I was leaving everything behind. I was leaving my comfort zone. I was leaving my family, everything. And then just to move in with my in-laws like that, guys, is not easy, especially with, like, at the time we had 3 kids and plus me and my husband, and we're all in one room. And it's a small house. It's a 3-bedroom. So you can imagine, like, it's not like a large home where we have, like, all this space. And so we all had to go through this adjustment, both as individuals and also as a family, and how to, like, be a family together. And, like, now it's just this beautiful, beautiful story that God has been building, and it's absolutely awesome. And I will tell you, I have grown up in a large family. My mom grew up in a large family. My dad grew up in a large family. I am used to a large family, and I love it. I've loved it. I love my dad's family. I love my mom's family. I love how we do family. I love our family get-togethers. Like, it's all just so wonderful. I will tell you, as individuals, nobody is perfect. No one is perfect. Like, I will not sit here and be like, oh, I have this perfect life story, blah, blah, blah. And, like, no, like, we have all had, like, our life challenges and our life issues and all of that. And, like, losing my mom, like, when I first lost her, I thought, like, oh my goodness, like, I could never go back home, and I just couldn't find the joy and the things that I loved, as far as, like, my ocean and my Casablanca. And I just thought, how can I ever embrace those things again, now that my mom's no longer here? But I will tell you that God always fills our life story with so many things that God is putting into it. So, like, when God writes our story, I will not sit here and say, like, God writes the story perfectly. Like, yes, God writes the story perfectly. But to us, like, we don't always feel like that, we don't feel like that story is perfect. I'm sorry, my voice is being really weird today. It's literally just like we've been, like, going. I will tell you, like, before my dad came up here, I was busy throwing all of our homeschool materials together, and that took so much time because I am a deep thinker when it comes to, like, all of our homeschool materials. I'm like, I want it all to flow. I want it all to be perfect. I want to have all of our things together. So I was busy throwing all of our materials together, and they all didn't fit into a box. And so now I have to get a larger box because they all don't fit into the smaller box that I thought everything was going to fit into. So it has been nonstop. So I'm pretty tired. I'm exhausted. I would love to have like a solid night's sleep and a solid like let me take a nap, but that is not my lifestyle, so I just kind of keep going, and I'm okay with that too. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. So anyways, as I was saying, God writes our story perfectly, okay? Like he writes it in this beautiful way, and that even though to us, while God's writing it, it may not seem beautiful or it may not seem perfect, and we may just feel like, oh, we are in the thick of it. How can this be a beautiful story? But since my mom has passed away, I had made this declaration that my dad and my brother and I, like, we would be writing a new life chapter together. So right now Joshua is sleeping on the bed and the kids are getting ready to go because we're going to go out for an outing in a little bit. We're going to go to the park and I'm going to pick up some snacks because this girl is tired. So I did not prepare for today because I was like, I'm going to bed, I'm going to sleep, and I'm not figuring it out at the moment. So yes, it may not seem like at the time that it's a beautiful story, but I will say that, you know, that God makes all things beautiful in his time. And although in that moment we may not see the beauty in what God is writing, there is so much beauty in it. I love now that I'm in this time. I love that I had declared a few months after my mom's passing, I had been talking to my dad and I had just been declaring that, you know what, we are going to write a new life chapter and many new life chapters together as a family. Even though my mom's not here, that we would start over and we would start over together. And you know what? I am seeing that now. I'm seeing that today because here I am. My dad and my brother have come to visit me. We are staying at, well, I'm not staying, but they are staying at this hotel here in Rio Vista, and it's such a beautiful hotel. I absolutely love it. And oh my goodness, how exciting is it that God is writing a new chapter. My dad had sent my husband this beautiful birthday card with birds in it, and oh my goodness, you guys, guess what? Let me show you. When my dad got to this hotel, let me show you. Birds. They're birds. And it's the same exact number of birds that were on this birthday card that my dad sent to my husband. And there's butterflies. There are butterflies. Let me see if I can show you the butterflies in this other part of the hotel room, because when my mom passed away, there were butterflies. Let me see if there's like a... Oh yeah, there's a light. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see those butterflies, but there's butterflies in birds. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, so that is so neat. That is like such a God thing that when my dad arrived to this hotel room, that there were butterflies, and there were butterflies when my mom passed away, and they were all over her grave, and it was like we just knew that like God was in this moment with us. And my mom has always been our butterfly. She's been our social butterfly because she loves and has always loved everyone. Like, she's never just been friends with like one group of people. She's just always taught us to be social butterflies. And so on her grave when she passed away were all these butterflies. So this is a confirming moment. My kids love singing, so you're gonna hear them singing in the background. But you guys, this is a confirming moment that we are meant to be right here, right now, writing this new life chapter together as a family. And so today we're just gonna have a lot of fun. And then next week we start up with our, hopefully our homeschool stuff again, because we have a whole few things going on next week, since my dad will still be here for Father's Day. So if we don't get back to our homeschool routine by next week, we'll do the following week. But we still have our learning binders, so we'll definitely be doing reviews on that. We did a little bit of review with my dad while he's here, so he could kind of see some of their class time stuff. But you guys, we are off to an adventure today, and we are going to have a lot of fun. And we are beginning our new life chapter being written now. And even though we don't get to live next door to each other or in the same area, we have a lot of adventuring to do. And we're gonna just watch and see how God does it, because God always does a new thing.